What's going on, guys? Hope you're all having a great day. We are back with another prize picks video for you all today, and I have a 5-man slip for MLB, 1 WNBA, and let's run it. Real quick, guys, here are our 2 giveaway winners from yesterday. We did not hit the like goals, which means I wasn't going to give away the money, but I wanted to give away something anyway. So I hooked up 2 of you guys. Just make sure to get back to me when you can. And as for today, we are getting into some fantasy football stuff later on in the video at the end, so if you like that, stick around. But if you're just here for the picks, let's jump into it. Real quick though, $50 giveaway. Again, I'm giving away money every single video. Just 80 likes is all we need. Like, comment, and sub to enter as usual. And let's run it, guys. Sorry, it's like super zoomed in. First up, we have is Tyler Stevenson, and we're taking his less than 1.5 total bases. He's hit this in 6 of the last 10. He's hit it in 14 of the last 20. But at the end of the day, that is not really what matters at all. What does matter is that PrizePicks is at -119, and DraftKings and Caesars, who we trust more, are up at -125, meaning there is a small discrepancy in the market and giving us probably a small edge on that one, I'd say. Brandon Nimmo is the next pick on the slip. We're taking his more than 7.5 hitter fantasy score. As you guys can see right here, he's hit this in 7 of the last 10. He's hit it in 5 straight games and in 14 of the last 20. So this is a little bit offbeat from what I typically do, but PrizePicks is the only app in the market that offers hitter fantasy score, aside from like better. But basically what I mean by that, PrizePicks, they're making their own lines on this, and they have nobody else in the market to compare to. Meaning they're just throwing these lines out there and hoping they're accurate. Yes, their team is very smart. Yes, their team's smarter than you and me. But there's always going to be some slip-ups when they are literally the only person in the market or only app giving it out. So we're locking that one in as the second pick on the slip. And real quick, guys. By the way, we have a VIP group. We're up over 120 units in this group. We give you picks for every single app: PrizePicks, Sleeper, Underdog, Chalkboard, Better, and Dabble. We literally gave out like 10 slips today across all of these apps. And we are up over 100 units, meaning if you bet $10 a slip, you're up over $1,000 with us. One, you can buy in. It's super cheap in July. We made it very, very low priced, and you can use the code YT for an even bigger discount. It's like $50 a month right now on the discount. Active clients, you guys can even cancel and get that membership forever at $50 a month. The price will be going up once NFL season rolls in, but if you get in now at the $50 a month, you never have to pay more. But anyway, what was I getting to? Guys, you can get a free month as well. All you got to do, download Chalkboard or Sleeper and use the code PISTONS and send us an email with a screenshot. All of the details are in the description, all the links. Just use the code PISTONS, and you also get that deposit match, which is huge. Something I say all the time, at least to the VIP groups in both my companies, is taking advantage of deposit bonuses is the literal #1 easiest way to make money in sports betting. So if you're a new sports bettor, even if you never buy from my company, even if you never use my codes, I recommend you do though. Guys, just take advantage of them, because if you're not on Sleeper, if you're not on Chalkboard, if you're not on Underdog, for example, you can put $100 into each of them, and immediately you go $100 to $200 because they double it, $100 to $200 because they double it, and etc. and so on and so on. So go ahead, check those out in the description, and yeah, let's run it. Gunnar Henderson, we're taking his less than 7 hitter fantasy score. Kind of goes back to what I said before. PrizePicks is the only one in the market offering this, so there might be a small edge that we can find here and there. Just like how Gunnar Henderson he's never hit this over against the Cubs. So locking that one in as the third pick on the slip for you guys today. I use the app Outlier, guys, by the way. I get some questions sometimes. It's Outlier. This is like what gives you all the pretty charts and everything. You can get a 7-day trial down below if you want, but it's cool. Hunter Green, we're taking his less than 8 hitter strikeouts. Again, this is exact same thing. We're doing a little bit of an offbeat video today. Get things a little bit different in the slip in terms of the way we're making picks in today's videos, at least. He said this in 13 out of the last 18, meaning every game he's pitched this year so far, he's literally hit this 13 out of 18 times, which is 72%. He's hit it 4 of the last 5, 7 of the last 10, and 15 of the last 20. As you can see right here, PrizePicks is the only app in the entire market offering this. Apps are juicing the over 7.5, but look, when you have the 8, you have the push potential as well. And I think it correlates over to basically saying PrizePicks is giving us a good value. The sportsbooks would have priced this a little bit higher. Anyway, last pick in the slip is Sabrina Ionescu. We're taking her over 23.5 points plus assists, points plus rebounds, not assists. 23.5. She's hit this in 7 of the last 10, 3 of the last 5, and 12 of the last 20. And as you can see up here, PrizePicks and Underdog are giving us this at pretty good price compared to an app like FanDuel, which has been in the market a lot longer. They're a lot smarter than these other apps. I've said this a million times, but FanDuel knows what they're doing a lot more than PrizePicks does. So does DraftKings, and especially does a book called Pinnacle. So if you've ever heard of Pinnacle Sportsbook, they are the most sharp app in the market. Guys, lock this one in on PrizePicks. Take a 5-man flex, and only a 5-man flex, because if you're taking anything other than a 5-man flex, you will lose money in the long term. 6-man flexes are good, actually. I take that back. If you are one of the guys watching me that's like, nah, man, I'm taking that 2-man, I'm taking that 3-man, I don't care. Jump on Sleeper, jump on Chalkboard. They pay out like 3.2x on 2-mans, so like make at least a little bit of extra money while you're at it. And you get the free month in our group if you just deposit $10. So win, win, win. Why wouldn't you do it? You know, come on. Anyway, fantasy football stuff. I hope a lot of you guys are into fantasy football. Maybe you are, maybe you aren't. I'm a fantasy football freak. Anything about NFL, I love talking about it. We have a fantasy football group, and this will be a paid group in about a week from now. For those of you that don't know, actually, before I get into that, I have this Instagram page, NFL Pull Nation. I recommend you guys go follow it. We're posting daily NFL content. We have a little bit over 100K over here. And yeah, just go check that out. Anyway, this group, we have over 600 members. We opened it up about 2 weeks ago, and it will be a paid group, as I said, in a week. But for the first 2 weeks, so you have until next weekend, every single person that joins this, you're never paying $1, ever. And I mean ever. You are getting lifetime access to this group, which is going to cost about $3-4 a week, meaning you're going to have like a $200 a year membership, completely free, forever. Now, why would I do that? So, reason is, we want this group to be very active and moving, so that when we do get paying members coming in, the chats are always moving. It's a very good and healthy community, and people just genuinely have a good time. So if you like creators on YouTube who make mock drafts, give waiver wire start sit rankings, we are adding a few guys into this group. As you can see right down here, I have them all written out. There's going to be a lot more. 2 are Jesse Morse and the Fanalist Network. If you've heard of them, very likely. We're also thinking about adding a lot more guys from Instagram, Twitter. I literally have a list of about 12 different creators that are interested right now, and we are narrowing it down to about 5 or 6, and that's going to all go live next weekend. And again, that's when the paywall comes in. So if you want free access to all this stuff, go ahead and join the Discord. It's in the description. It's on my YouTube bio. Click that and join. And a little bit of just fantasy football knowledge for you guys. So right now, my favorite player in the drafts is Rashee Rice in the 6th or 7th round. Yes, I know he might get suspended, but listen, in the last 10 games that he's played, he's averaged about 17 fantasy points per game, and that is including the playoffs. For context, guys like Mike Evans averaged about 15.5 fantasy points per game in his last 10, and this is all in full PPR scoring, by the way, guys. And what was I going to say? Basically, Mike Evans is going in the 3rd round. Rashee Rice, you can get him in the 6th. Yes, he might get a 2 to 4 game suspension, but history often repeats itself, and I said this in the group today. But if you follow football very closely, Amon-Ra St. Brown went drafted in 2021 in his rookie year, and his last 10 games, he did the exact same thing that Rashee Rice just did. Back then, the Lions brought in Jamison Williams in the offseason after Amon-Ra's rookie year. Everyone got scared away from drafting Amon-Ra in the 5th round, and he won fantasy championships in 2022. Now the Chiefs have a rookie receiver who went off at the end of his rookie year. They come in, they draft Xavier Worthy, a speedy wide receiver in the 1st round, just like Jamison Williams was. I'm not saying they're the same player, but they're similar. And everyone's scared. And they're letting him fall to the 5th and 6th round when he's obviously the best receiver in a Patrick Mahomes-led offense. So it's going to score a lot of points. They're going to pass up the ball a lot and have a lot of passing yards. So that's my favorite pick. If you want full write-ups that are a lot more pretty than the one I just gave you, go ahead and join. And yeah, I hope you guys all enjoyed today. Make sure to jump into this group. Make sure to jump onto the VIP for PrizePicks, Sleeper, and all that stuff if you want to start winning with us. And I hope you all have a great day, and I'll see you soon.